4 years ago, together with my family, we were on a trip in Asia, and we were talking about the future of our children. And I had the feeling to look very deeply into education systems around the world. After some initial research, I saw how big the gap is between real life and what's happening right now in education systems in schools around the world.
I've been very aware for the last couple of decades that the education structures around the world have failed. Kids are coming out from the school system and they don't know what they want to do, and they get into the wrong course or into the wrong job. Our intention is to totally change that paradigm into something that's more relevant to a future.
What we are doing here is trying to redefine, reinvent, recreate learning and education in a way that we take the learner in the center point, and it's not anymore about trying to standardize everybody through one tunnel, but seeing again that each one of our children is a unique human being, and understanding that when we build learning on top of that, it's a completely different world.
Well, as the director of this space, I look very closely at the SMILE index. Our learners need to arrive smiling, our learners need to leave smiling, really trying to put together the most wonderful experience day after day here that's different, that's motivating, that's exciting, that's touching on their passions and on their purpose in life.
I'm working on pursuing my professional ballet career.
Learn a new language, so I've been trying to learn Dutch.
Recently I've been working on practicing painting.
I started by working on a weather detector that uses artificial intelligence.
At the moment I've been working on fashion.
I've learned a lot of coding, and I'm trying to learn more like robotics.
We have wonderful learning guides capable of doing amazing things with learners who are discovering every day and exploring their passions and their purpose in life.
Yes, beautiful. I get many questions like, what do you work? And the closest that you can guess is that I'm a teacher, but I'm not a teacher. And they ask me, okay, so what do you teach then? And I was like, I'm teaching life.
It's a pretty interesting thing. In my opinion, the learning guides are not here to teach us anything. They're here to help us and hold our hands through the journey that we're taking here.
I used to be scared of the teachers, not want to speak to them, but here I feel like a weird connection to them, like friendship in a way.
I think the role of a learning guide is many, many things. We are passion pushers, we are cheerleaders, we are guides, we are mentors.
The way we interact with our learners and the way we design our learning experiences are very different from what I've gotten to know as a teacher.
I think the most important thing to remember is, as a learning guide, you're actually a learner. Put yourself in the shoes of a learner and actually kind of rediscover the fact that you are still a learner.
I think most importantly, the focus is on building really strong, healthy relationships with learners as the centerpiece for our approach.
There's no 2 days are alike here. We're trying to promote creation, we're trying to promote adaptation, we're trying to promote flexibility, embracing change. The world that is ahead of us is going to demand flexibility. It's going to demand being flexible and being able to change. So we don't necessarily want to fall into too much of a routine. We like to change it up.
My experience here has been really nice, and the fact that I could learn while I'm dancing and doing my own thing just makes me really, really happy.
It's actually pretty wild. It's been nothing but positive.
It's so different to old school.
Honestly, it's been easier transitioning to here than just living a day at a traditional school.
I didn't have any high hopes when I came in, but it's been such a pleasant thing that honestly, I'm super satisfied.
I'm definitely more happy, and people are just more open, and
Oh, completely different. I would say it's almost monumentally different.
There's no reason why anyone should not enjoy learning. The only reason they don't enjoy learning is because the system's wrong.
Because we want to learn to learn.
Because we face the unknown.
And we're loving this challenge.
A new way of learning is born.
A vision becomes reality.
The dream that's always happening.
Here and now.
Shape-shifting minds.
For a shape-shifting future.
Welcome to an always new world.
Let's shape our minds
And unleash our powers.
The only future we have
is the one we're dreaming of today.
Welcome to the place
where learning is a lifelong journey
of discovery.
Your journey.
Welcome to your journey of why.